This is the year when all of the white politicians will be back in the so-called Negro community jiving you and me for some votes. Now, you never see them until election time. You can't find them until election time. But this is the year when all of the white political crooks will be right back in the Negro community, building up our hopes for a letdown with their trickery and treachery and their false promises which they don't intend to keep. Now, as they nourish these dissatisfactions, it can only lead to one thing: an explosion. I'm no politician. I'm not a Democrat, nor a Republican, nor an American, and I got sense enough to know it. I'm one of the 22 million black victims of the Democrats, one of the 22 million black victims of the Republicans, and one of the 22 million black victims of Americanism. And when I speak, I don't speak as a Democrat or a Republican. I speak as a victim of America's so-called democracy. Why, you and I, we've never seen any democracy. All we've seen is hypocrisy. We don't see any American dream. We experience only the American nightmare. It's time for us to submerge our differences and realize that we all have the same problem. A problem that'll make you catch hell whether you're a Baptist or a Methodist or a Muslim or a nationalist. We all in the same bag, we all in the same boat, and we all gonna catch the same hell from the same man. That man just happens to be an old blue-eyed, blonde-haired, bad-smelling white man. And when he get ready to wring your neck, why, he's not going to stop to inquire about your religious beliefs. No, he's gonna hang you because you black. Now, in speaking like this, it doesn't mean that we are anti-white, no. But it does mean that we are anti-oppression, anti-degradation, and anti-exploitation. So if the white man doesn't want us to be anti-him, then let him stop socially degrading us, politically oppressing us, economically exploiting us. Every time there's an election, the races are so close that they have to have a recount. They had to recount over in Massachusetts. It was so close. Same thing with Kennedy and Nixon when they ran for president. What does this mean? Well, it means that every time these old white politicians are evenly divided and black people have a block of votes to their own, it's left up to you and me to decide who's going to sit in the White House and who's going to be in the doghouse. The time is long overdue for you and me to become more politically mature and realize exactly what the ballot is for, what we're supposed to get when we cast a ballot, and that if we don't cast a ballot, it's going to end up in a situation where we're going to have to cast a bullet. There's a new type of black man on the scene in America today, one who doesn't intend to just sit around and turn the other cheek. It'll be a ballot or it'll be a bullet. It'll be ballots or it'll be bullets. It'll be liberty or it'll be death. The only difference with this kind of death is that it'll be reciprocal. Now, if you never hear from me again, if you never see my face another time in your life, if I happen to die in the morning, why, you better believe I'll die saying one thing: the ballot or the bullet.